Recently, I've gotten a few questions from viewers asking me to make a video about bundling on Poshmark. So I thought I would create this comprehensive video of what is a bundle on Poshmark, how do you create a bundle for a buyer if they've liked multiple items, and some tips on how to seal the deal once that bundle has been created. So if you want to know more about bundles, then stay tuned.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body tremors for your neck.
Hi everyone, my name is Becky Park and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing just on Poshmark and primarily on what it means to bundle within the Poshmark app. So if you don't know what bundling is on Poshmark, basically it is the opportunity for a buyer to come in and select a bunch of different items, or maybe even one item, and put it into what is called a bundle. It's kind of the same thing as like a cart when you think about like Amazon, or even if you're just shopping at like jcrew.com or gap.com or something like that. Usually on sites like that, you have the option to put things in your cart. And then when you're done shopping, you can look at your cart and you can see if you still want everything that's in that cart. The beautiful thing about this bundle feature on Poshmark is actually a couple things. There's a couple really cool features to it. And one is that everything in that bundle will ship for that flat fee, that flat Poshmark shipping fee of $7.11. Now, the only time that this is not true is if, once you pull everything that's sold from within that bundle, if it happens to be over 5 pounds, then it's actually going to cost more than $7.11. And if you haven't thought that through, then you're gonna have to eat the additional cost that it costs to ship over the $7.11. But the buyer, if they're kind of Poshmark savvy, they're gonna know that they're only gonna have to pay $7.11 for everything in that bundle. So that's definitely one incentive for people to put more than one item in a bundle and hopefully get, a good number of items shipped to them for a very good shipping cost. Another cool feature to Poshmark bundles is actually on the seller's end, and that is where you can, if you want, offer a bundle discount to your buyers. I am in the profile section of my Poshmark app, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see where it says My Seller Tools. And if you click on that, it's going to give you the option to look at My Seller Discounts. And here is where you can create a bundle discount. You can do it based off of a minimum of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items in your bundle. I think it's kind of hard to do anything bigger than 2 or 3 as the minimum size, just because unless you have a huge closet, it's going to be kind of hard for people to find 2 or 3 items in your closet that they want. And then you get to select however much of a discount you want to offer based off of that minimum bundle size. So again, by creating some sort of built-in bundle discount, you're giving potential buyers an incentive to put more than one item in that bundle and buy more items from your closet, which is usually what we want. We want a bigger cart size or a bigger bundle size so that we can move out more items from our Poshmark closets at once. Now let's talk about some bundle strategies. The first thing I want to talk about is what are some things that you can do if somebody creates a bundle on their end. So again, people who are a little bit more Poshmark savvy and have been on the app before and have shopped using the app before, they know that they can create bundles for themselves and that they can put more than one item in this bundle. And a lot of times they kind of know that if they create a bundle and sit around for a little bit, if they're in someone's closet who is also Poshmark savvy and not new to selling, then they know that probably what's going to end up happening is that seller is going to send them an offer. So sometimes people will just like items, put them in the bundle, and wait around for the seller. They are putting the ball in the seller's court. So if you find yourself in that position as the seller, someone has put a few items in a bundle and they haven't made an offer on it, they're not really doing anything, they haven't messaged you or anything, the ball is now in your court. Now, it could also mean a couple things. It could mean, like I said, that the buyer is Poshmark savvy and they're waiting for you to make the first move. It could also just be someone who's window shopping and they're just putting stuff in bundles and they're going to come back to it later maybe, or they just want to reference like, okay, I liked this person's closet, I like this stuff, and so I'll just keep it here for now. And maybe they don't really have any real intention of buying. So, you could be dealing with a lot of different kinds of people. But the ball is in your court because the bundle has been made and now it is up to you to take the next step. So what should you do? There are a couple things you can do. what I tend to do is I look at the bundle, and depending on what kind of stuff is in there, I make a decision as to what kind of message I want to give this potential buyer. So when someone creates a bundle, there is a chat feature within that bundle where you can actually converse back and forth, which is really nice because you can't really have a conversation with anyone on Poshmark unless it's within the bundle feature. Otherwise, you have to go to their closet and you have to either comment on their About Me page, or you have to like find a random listing of theirs and leave them a message there. It's a really weird roundabout way to have a conversation with someone on Poshmark. So this is a wonderful way to at least have a conversation or start a conversation with someone, and it's in that chat feature within a bundle. So the first thing I do is I look and see what kind of items are in this person's bundle. If I notice that they've put a bunch of items in their bundle from my 4 for $25 sale, for example, then maybe what I will tell them is, hey, you put 3 items from my 4 for $25 sale in this bundle. If you just find one more thing to throw in here, you can get all 4 things for $25. Or let's say they have 2 items in the bundle. They're not from my 4 for $25 sale. They're just 2 random items. I will usually send them a message and say, hey, I saw that you put these 2 items in this bundle. I'm going to go ahead and send you an offer with discounted shipping. I hope you consider. Have a great day. There has been some research on Poshmark's end that shows if you reach out to your potential buyer with a message, they are more likely to buy from you. So that's where I start. I send them a message and then I go ahead and send them the offer. They've already showed some semblance of interest in these items. So I'm going to capitalize on that, and I'm going to send them a friendly message, and I'm also going to go ahead and send them that offer. Now, I haven't actually sat down and calculated like what percentage of the time does this work, but it definitely does work a good amount of the time. Like I would say maybe like if I had to guesstimate like 30 to 40% of the time, if somebody creates a bundle and I send them an offer on that bundle, I would say 30 to 40% of that time I get a hit, someone will accept my offer, and I've made a sale. And usually it's, more than one item. Now, sometimes people will make a bundle with one item. And a lot of people will say, well, that's not a real bundle. A bundle means more than one thing. Personally, I don't care. If they put that item in the bundle, again, I kind of think of it as like a shopping cart. If it's in there, then I know that they have some interest in it. So I do the same thing. I reach out with some sort of message, whether it's about my 4 for $25 sale, if what they have put in the bundle is something from my 4 for $25 sale, or if it's, just a random item. Hey, I saw that you put this in a bundle. I'm sending you an offer. I hope that you consider, yada, yada, yada. On a daily basis, I probably get like 1 to 2 people who create bundles out of items in my Poshmark closet, whether it's one item or more than one item. And rather than sit there and type out a new message to each person every time a bundle is created, I have a keyboard shortcut created in my phone. If someone, for example, has put items from my 4 for $25 sale in their bundle, then I have a keyboard shortcut. For me, it's /25 or something like that, exclamation point, and then out pops my spiel of, hey, you've liked items from my 4 for $25 sale. If you put 4 of them in your bundle, then you can, get all 4 items for $25. So I have different keyboard shortcuts for different scenarios, and that way I don't have to sit there and type out these sentences over and over again on any given day. There is a way to take this bundle idea a step further, and I think this is where I get a lot of questions from viewers. Again, on Poshmark, there are all kinds of people who are shopping on the app. There are people who have been shopping on the app for years and years and years, and they know the ins and outs of Poshmark, but then there are also people who have signed up for it for the very first time, and they're just kind of getting their feet wet and trying out this app that they've heard so much about. I like to assume that everyone is kind of a beginner, and I also like to just do whatever I can to increase my chances of a good sale. So if I see that someone has been in my Poshmark closet and they have liked more than one item, then always, always, always what I will do is I will take those items and I will put them in a bundle for that potential buyer. I will comment in the bundle feature and say, hey, I saw that you liked a couple items from my closet, so I thought I would put them in a bundle for you and send you an offer with discounted shipping. I hope you consider. And again, I use a keyboard shortcut because I do this a lot. Like I probably do this at least 3 to 5 times a day. And my keyboard shortcut for that is DIS for discount exclamation point. So whenever I type DIS exclamation point, out pops this little spiel. And by the way, I do have a video on how I create keyboard shortcuts, and I will put that down in the description below. But I go ahead and I create that bundle, I send them that message, and then I send the offer. Now, my rate of success with this is definitely a lot lower. I probably have like a 10 to 20% success rate with this, just because, like I said, there are a lot of people who are just kind of window shopping. They're just on the app for the first time. They're just liking a bunch of random stuff, and they don't really have any real intention of buying. But even with people like that, if you reach out to them with a sweet message and you send them an offer that's just too good to refuse, I have made sales that way before. Now, I'm gonna show you really quickly in a tutorial just how to do what I described. If you're in your Poshmark profile, along the bottom there's a red banner and there is the icon for news. So I'm going to click that, and then up at the top I'm going to slide until I get to likes. And here's where I can see if anyone has liked more than one item from my Poshmark closet. And I see that my friend Chi1, who volunteered to like a few items from my Poshmark closet so I could demonstrate how to do this for you. So we're in her closet right now, and in the top right hand corner is an icon with her profile picture and a shopping bag. If I click on that, it's going to take me to my bundle. So this is stuff from her closet that I liked or have put in my bundle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the icon with 3 dots in the right hand corner and then switch to my sell view. So now I can see what all she has liked from my closet. And then if you look at the bottom of the item that she has liked, there are 3 icons, and the one in the center is a little shopping bag with a plus sign in the middle. If I press that, it will put that item into the bundle. So now you can see all 4 items are in the bundle, and now I'm using my keyboard shortcut of DIS to tell her, hey, you liked a few items from my closet and I wanted to let you know about, my bundle discount, and I'll send you an offer, and yada yada yada. And this is where you can do it. You can also send her an offer by using the offer button in the bottom right corner. You send her the offer, whatever discount you might want to offer, and that's it. Now, here are some bonus tips when it comes to bundling on Poshmark. 1, if you think about your experience when you are in a brick and mortar clothing store. For example, I used to be a co-manager at Forever 21 years and years ago. One thing that we taught our, what were they called? Our shop associates? Sales associates, I think that's what they were called. One thing that we tried to do as a store was increase the number of items that people walked out of our store with. And the way that we would do that was by teaching our sales associates how to add on to whatever it was that people were buying. The add-on principle happened in a couple different places. The first place to do it was obviously as soon as they came in the door.
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. What are you looking for today?
And just going out of your way to help them find things to try on in the fitting room. We trained our sales associates to pay attention to what people were bringing into the fitting room, and while they were trying stuff on, to walk around the store and see if there were other things that would complete that outfit, or other things that fit the style of this person based on what they were bringing into the fitting room with them. How does that apply to seeing what's in someone's bundle? Well, if you see that what this person has put in their bundle is a bunch of vintage t-shirts all in a size medium, and you happen to have 2 other ones that are just as cool and maybe they just didn't see them, you could throw them in the bundle and say, hey, I don't know if you saw these, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that they were in my closet as well because I feel like they fit your aesthetic. Or maybe if you see that someone's created some sort of outfit, they've got this shirt and they've got some really cool jeans, and you've got a great belt that would go perfectly with the outfit that they've already created in the bundle, you could throw the belt in there and be like, hey, I couldn't resist but throw this belt in here and see what you thought about it. I feel like it completely fills out the look. Let me know what you think. Here's the price I could offer for all 3 items, but let me know if you don't want the belt and we can take it out. So that's kind of similar to the add-on principle of Forever 21 or many other retail stores, and what they're doing with their buyers who are in the store to try to increase the final amount that they're spending in the store and trying to get them to walk out with as many things as possible. Now, this could come across as a little bit pushy, and this is kind of more based off of your personal preference as to, what kind of experience you want people to have while they're shopping in your closet, but it is definitely an idea of another way to try and increase your bundle size and increase your sales overall. Now the last ninja trick that I have for you actually comes from one of my Instagram friends, Ween Lissa, and I will make sure to put her Instagram down in the description below, but she shares on her Instagram about how every time somebody likes an item on Poshmark, she will create a bundle for that buyer, she will put the item that the person liked in the bundle, and she will leave the buyer a comment letting them know how the bundle discount works. So again, if you remember me talking earlier in the video about how you can offer a bundle discount, I think she has a bundle discount of like 2 or more items is 20% off or something like that. So she lets the buyer know using the comments feature within the bundle that she offers an automatic bundle discount, and she kind of talks them through how they are able to tap into that discount, and she tells them if you find anything else that you like from my Poshmark closet, you can add it to this bundle, and immediately a 20% discount will be deducted from your final price. Otherwise, here is the offer that I'm willing to give you for just this one item, and if you just want the one item and you don't want anything else, feel free to accept this offer. So what she's doing is, again, assuming that the person who is in her Poshmark closet at the time and liking different items, she's assuming that they're new to Poshmark. She's not assuming that they already know about how bundle discounts work. She's not even assuming that they know to put things in a bundle. So she's teaching them. She's creating the bundle for the person, putting that item in the bundle, and she's letting them know, hey, the more you shop, the bigger the discount, so go ahead and keep looking through my closet. And she said that by doing this, she's able to sell such a bigger number of bundles than without. And again, it does take up a little bit more of her time, but for her, it's definitely worth it. So that's definitely something worth trying if maybe you've been in a rut with your sales, or you'd like to move out more bundles than maybe you're able to move right now. Again, I think that there is a lot more success to be had if we kind of treat everyone who visits our Poshmark closet and likes items as if they're brand new to Poshmark. So you want to let them know about the fact that, you know, if you buy multiple items, you're still going to only have to pay that $7.11 for shipping once. Or if you have some sort of bundle discount, you want to make sure that people know about it and know how to access it. And finally, you just want to make sure that you're able to have that personalized touch and communication with your buyer using the comments feature within the bundle feature itself. So this is how you bundle, this is why you bundle, this is how you create bundles for someone else who has just come into your Poshmark closet to like items, and some ninja tricks to go along with it to hopefully seal the deal when it comes to these bundles within your Poshmark closet. So this is all the information I have to give you on bundling. If you have any other ninja trips when it comes to bundling, I would love to hear them in the comment section down below. And you guys have heard me say this before, but I think that there is some real value in spending some time reading the comments, because there are people who are dropping some real nuggets of wisdom down there that you can learn from. I know I read every single comment because oftentimes I am learning a lot from my viewers, and I'm learning a lot of tips that I am in turn able to turn around and put to work in my own Poshmark closet. So if you enjoyed this video or got anything out of it, please make sure that you hit that like button. And if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you are notified every time I put out other videos like this, tip videos or what sold videos or haul videos, anything reseller related I have on this channel. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.